But you find, when you find peace within your own heart, you can sit in stillness and quiet and meditation and really be calm. Your calmness affects the rest of the world. So it's the most powerful thing that you can do right now in the chaos on the outside, is to find the calm within you. Doesn't mean you do nothing. You find the calm within you before you do anything. You act from there. Because then you're connected to wisdom and love and courage and intuition, so you know what you need to do. Or not. Have your fingertips on the ground beside you for a moment. Roll to the front of the sit bones, lift the heart, lengthen the spine. And I want you to take an inhale through your pursed lips like you're sucking air up through a straw. Almost like a whistle, and then exhale through the nose, and the air is cool. And continue doing that. Inhale, like you're sucking air up through a straw. Beautiful souls are still coming in. Lovely. Keep doing that. You could be on camera. Let's do that. So the cool air is good for several things. Keep going. It'll make you dizzy, number one. But it's also good if you're having a lot of anger. You don't know what to do with it. You can actually transform the anger. If you have a fever, calm you down, cool you down. And I'm also giving your mind a job, because you have to think of how you're breathing. You can get a little bit dizzy from it. Okay, don't do too much, do what works. We're just going to keep sucking air up through a straw, exhaling through your nose. The cooling, although it's maybe cold outside, it also is cooling and nice if you're warm in the summer. You want to cool down, having heat flashes. Lifting the heart, relax the face. See if you can find a place where the head balances over the tailbone and the face relaxes. Going. If it's too much, you just breathe normal. Try and lengthen the breath so you slow it all down. You take a longer inhale and a longer exhale. Start to notice a sensation of energy, tingling sensation, anything you notice, just be aware of that. You have power. When you learn to notice energy, you can control your own power. You can direct your own power. You're a magician. You don't always know how to use your magic. So I'm going to teach you. One more breath. And after you exhale through the nose, just allow the breath to be normal, but watch energy for a moment. Notice what that did for you. And when you start to notice energy more, the mind starts to calm down. When the mind starts to calm down, you can find peace. When you find that peace within your own heart, you affect the world. You affect the world immediately around you, your family, your friends, but even beyond that. Stay in that energy. Bring your attention back, and we're going to sweep the arms up on an inhale. Just notice energy around your arms as you do this. As if you're collecting prana as you move your arms, and the hand palms touch above the head, and the exhale brings the hands down to the heart. Centered, stable, noticing energy, calm, in peace. And we're going to tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and this means I am willing to be a part of the peace, the wisdom, open myself up to a higher teacher. I'm willing to find peace within my own heart, to heal myself, to heal the world. That's how you do it. You know it, vibrate along. If not, join us. We'll do it 3 times. First, take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Here we go. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Again. Last time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Sit in the vibration of the sound for a few breaths. Relax the face, the eyes, the jaw. If you're sitting on a block, you might want to come off. I want you to come onto your heels and sit if you can do this. If not, stay cross-legged, it's okay. But try and come and sit on the heels. Start a spinal flex with the heels, sitting on the heels. Inhale forward and exhale back. We're going to add the arms in a moment. Just start first rolling over your sit bones. Beautiful. And you connect the breath with the movements. Inhale forward, exhale back. So a way that's easier to connect to your inner peace is to notice energy. And if there's energy blockages in your body, aches, pains, the body is stiff, the body is weak, then you don't notice the energy. So we do the physical poses so we notice that. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep moving. We're going to add the arms one at a time. Inhale, right, left, right, left. Add the arms. So one arm raises and then the opposite. The arm goes up as your body goes forward. Sound is ujjayi in the back of the throat. So you're breathing in and out of your nose, but you feel the air in the back of the throat. You make a little bit of sound in the back of the throat because the vocal cords are coming a little bit together. Now we're getting warmer. Almost there. Three, two, one. Sit for a moment, lengthen the spine, take a long deep breath, hold the breath in. Bring the attention to the crown of the head, reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, lengthen the spine. And exhale. Still noticing the energy, I want you to make your way into child's pose. You can sit still for a moment if you feel like you want to be there. If you're ready, go into child's pose. You're going to wrap your fingers together behind your back. And you're going to lift your hands as high as you can in child's pose. Your arms go up in the air, and then you bring them back to your hips again. And you're going to lift and lower your arms. And you're going to start what sort of looks like a breath of fire with your arms pumping. Keep going. Do what you can. This is impossible for you, even if you're sitting cross-legged, just lift and lower the arms. Do what you can. Three, two, and one. Release the hands down beside you. Long, deep breaths here. Just watch energy. That's what you're doing. Go in. Find that energy. Go in. Follow the energy to the peace. That's what you do. You follow the energy. You let it expand. You get into this place of peace. And you follow the energy. your way back up onto the hands and knees, and we're going to start a cat-cow, dropping the belly down as you inhale, looking up. And as you exhale, the head goes down and the spine goes up. Keep going. Connect the breath with the movements again. Now I want you to add your arms like we did before, but your right arm lifts up when you look up. That's one, just the arm. And then you exhale, arch the back again, and then left arm as you look up. Lift one arm as you come forward with the head. Keep the flow of it. Don't think. Going. Three, 2, and last one. Come back, hands and knees. I want you to go back into down dog for a moment. And you're gonna step your right foot forward. Grab your ankle if you don't make it, bring it to the front of the mat. Stay on the toes. Okay, no, put your knee down. I'm gonna make you do something different. Put your knee down, point your toes back, and then lift your knee from the ground in the back. So the top of your foot is on the ground. Be careful. You're not on your toes, you're on the top of the foot. Just stay here. Long, deep breaths. Now start a breath of fire if you don't have inflammation in the body. Three, 2, 1. Put the knee down in the back. Fold your right foot into pigeon pose. So your right foot goes close to the left side of the mat and your right knee goes down. Go into pigeon and you're going to relax over top of your right leg. Keep your hips square to the front of the mat and take your hands behind you if you can. Hand palms up facing the ceiling, forehead touches the ground. Long, deep breaths here. Slow, deep breath. Forehead on the floor if you can. You can stretch your left leg back a little further. E. Bring the hands forward beside the shoulders. Push yourself up, back into down facing dog. And notice the difference, right leg, left leg firm. Notice energy. Left leg's gonna step forward. Grab the ankle if you don't make it. Bring it to the front left side of your mat. Put your knee down to start. And then point your toes away from you. If this isn't working, just stay on your toes. But do what you can. Try not to overstretch the ankle, but lift the right knee from the ground. First long, deep breaths. Keep your back flat. And start a breath of fire. Almost there, stay, keep going. Three, two, one. Put the knee down, fold the left leg in so you go into pigeon pose on the left side. And relax down, slide your right knee back a little further if you can. Keep the hips square to the front of the mat. Lie down, forehead on the ground, and hands beside your hips if you can. Long, deep breaths. Rest here. Stretch the hip. Make any adjustments that you need to. If there's a sharp stabbing pain in the knee, get out. Do another version. Sitting and holding. Never press the knees. Long, deep breaths. Forehead on the ground. Almost there. Three, two, one. Bring the hands up beside the shoulders, toes up in the back, shift back into down facing dog. And hang out here, long deep breaths. Stay in down dog. Make yourself stable. Relax your face. Go in and notice energy. Find your inner peace by following the energy. And then walk to the front, stay in a forward bend and continue long, deep breathing. You can bend the knees, keep the spine as long as you can. You're in a forward bend. Release the neck. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. This is grounding. Make sound in the back of the throat so that your mind doesn't run away. And see if you can lengthen your chest a little bit more towards your knees so the spine gets longer. Allow the head just to hang. Again, a sensation of lengthening even more, chest over the knees. Maybe you even have to lift up a little bit to lengthen more. Release the neck. And then just let the head sort of lightly shake left to right. Kind of like it's dangling. One more breath. Fingertips on the ground. Make a flat back by lifting the chest and head. Bring the hands on the hips, keep the back flat, and come up on an inhale. Hands on the hips still. You're going to lengthen the chest up towards the ceiling and a little bit of a back bend. But the hands are supporting the lower back. And then just come back up into neutral, standing. Once again, little back bend. We're going to do this for a few times. Opening your chest, but it's a front stretch. Then come back to neutral again. You get to go back and forth here a few times. Opening, hands are supporting lower back. I want you just to play going back and coming front again. You feel if you need to bend forward a little more when you do this, when you come back up, that's okay too. But sometimes it feels good to let the back go the other directions, go both ways. But the focus now is on going back. When you go backwards, you don't need to take your chin back. So I want everybody just for a moment, just one time, practice with your chin tucked in your chest. And then you understand, oh yes, my head doesn't need to go back. But your head can go back, but it doesn't need to. Sometimes you shut off energy in the back of the neck by taking it back too far. So see if you can find the neutral place where your neck belongs. You don't have to tuck it into your chin or take it back. Find the neutral place. And then I want you to see if you can go back as far as you can and breathe and stay there for a few breaths. It's not easy. So the further you go back, the harder it is to breathe, but you're going to do that anyway. You may start to shake. It means energy's trying to run. Don't fight the pose. See if you can relax. If you shake, it means energy's trying to run. Energy channels are opening. It's okay. 2 more breaths. And on the inhale, back up again. Release the hands down. Notice energy. Follow the energy to the peace. Where it goes. And if you shut it off and go back in your head, automatic pilot, you don't find your peace. You can do both. We're going to raise the hands into a V. And your fingers are tucked down onto the top knuckle. And your thumbs are up in the air. We're going to do a breath of fire if there's no inflammation in the body, not in the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle. You're going to start a breath of fire here, but shift the shoulders forward, lift the heart even more, and start a breath of fire. Sound is still in the back of the throat. You want to make a difference in the world, make a difference in you. Make a difference in you. That's where you start. Go in. You cook everything that no longer serves you with breath of fire. All the traumas, all the fears, all the worries. Make sure the arms are up in a V. You don't have to relive everything. Just allow it to be there, and then give it space so it can move. Can you notice energy in this pose? Can you allow the energy to hold you here? I know it gets tiring. I know that. So relax your face. Reduce the fight in your head by 50% and see if you can stay. Do what you can. Last bit. Straighten the elbows. Last 30 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Bring the thumbs above your head. Let them touch. You can deep inhale. Hold the breath in. Stretch the fingers out. Exhale. Let the hands float down. You notice energy around your arms, your hands, creating this big bubble of energy around you. And so the energy doesn't just go in, it expands out as well. Notice the energy. Stand. Breath. Take a little bend in your knees. Your knees aren't locked back. Let your hands come forward by bending your elbows, and let your hand palms face each other. You feel energy through your hands. Little bend in the knee. Standing meditation. I just want you to watch energy for a moment. Long deep breaths. Noticing the energy between your hands. And if you want to move with the energy, move the hands closer together. Maybe you shift the weight from left to right heel. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do, but I want you just to notice energy now in your own space. And if you feel like you can float in the energy, moving a little from side to side. Also, what they're doing in Tai Chi and Qi Kung is they're moving, but they're collecting energy as they move. So there are certain movements that they do, but if they're not noticing energy, it's not Tai Chi. Noticing energy. I don't care how you move right now, this is yours. Just play in your own energy for a moment. Feel it. Let's hear it. You notice the energy, you can find peace. Feel, observe, be the energy. You are the energy. And I want you to allow the hands to come back down again beside the hips. Float down. You're still noticing it. Hand palms are facing out, and you're going to float the arms up on an inhale. You're just going to go up and down a few times, and the arms come back down, facing hand palms down, and again the big circle. Doesn't have to move fast. Turn the hand palms up again. Pull the energy up above and around. So exhale, the hands can turn down and go down. Expand the energy field around. Become bigger. So your influence on everything around you becomes more powerful. I want you to be able to come to a still stand. Arms are down, you're comfortable just standing. Make your way there. Your eyes are closed. I'm going to have you shift your weight onto your left foot. Your right toe can stay on the ground, but I want you to see if you can lift your right foot from the ground with your eyes closed. It's very difficult. Normally we have the eyes open and we focus on the drishti. But right now I want you to see if you can balance your eyes closed, lifting your right foot off the ground. Be careful. It's not easy. I know it's not easy. Just want you to have to work a little bit. And then open the eyes. Place the foot back down for a moment. And we're going to do two things. You're going to engage Mula Bandha, which is pelvic floor. So if you're going to be sitting on a chair, you're going to engage the muscles on the pelvic floor and lift up. And you hold that. Hold that Mula Bandha, shifting the weight onto the right foot, or left foot, I'm sorry. And now find a focus point, one point to look at. Now you same foot, you lift the right foot from the ground, you hold Mula Bandha, and you find a focus point. You go in, you daydream almost as if you're turning in while looking at the drishti, looking at a focus point. Exhale, place it back down. Stand for a moment, maybe close the eyes. Notice the energy difference between right leg, left standing leg. You feel warmth. Notice the energy, follow it. Allow it. Shifting the weight onto the right leg. First with the eyes closed. First with the eyes closed, just kind of feeling, can I let my left toe on the ground? Can I lift my left toe from the ground? What happened? My eyes are closed. Can I balance? It's very difficult. Just an observation. I'm not expecting you to be good at this, by the way. Back for a moment, pause, put down, open the eyes, engage Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Find a focus point, Vristi, and then do it again. Going. And exhale, place the foot back down, close the eyes. Notice. Notice. Energy in the standing leg. Raise the hands up in the air. I want you to start to shake your arms. And shake your legs. Kick out, you can jump. We're just going to do a little shake here. You can let the arms down. I want your whole body to shake and shiver for a moment. You jump a little bit. Shake everything off. You can kick if you want. Feel what the body needs. 30 seconds, that's all you got. So let everything loose in 30 seconds. Shake out. 10 seconds, go wild. Just last 10 seconds, because anything that's left in you. 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes, stand still, notice the energy, go in, find it. Let it hold you. You don't understand how much support is available to you connected to this energy. You don't have to work harder. You just need to connect to the energy and you get all the help you need. Float the arms up on the next inhale. Collect prana again. You're moving everything. You exhale, fold again. Stay in your forward bend. Release the neck again. Try and reach your chest over your knees. So you're really lengthening the spine, and you have your knees bent if you need to. You're going to step back into a plank. Go to low plank, the elbows go back. And then you scoop, inhale to up dog. We're going to stay in up dog. So you find a comfortable up dog, and I want you to stretch the front. So the belly is really stretching here. We're going to stay here for 3 days. So get comfortable. So if you need to go down to your elbows because you have back pain and pull, you can do that and pull back with the elbows. But you're always trying to stretch the belly on the front. Stay here, get comfortable. Come on, go back into your breath. And you're still trying to reach your chest forward. The more you lengthen the front, the more space you'll have in the back. Stretch the front even more, open. the mind runs off, make your breath more powerful. You're still up. Told you, 3 days is a long time. You're going to stay here, and you're going to inhale as you look to the left, and exhale, look to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. Keep going. Relax your buttocks if it's not. Stretch the belly even more. Back to the center and pause. When you exhale, take your forehead down and touch the ground. Oh my God. Yes, inhale, push back up. I know, I don't want to either. Exhale, forehead goes down to the ground. Inhale, comes back up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Keep going. Three, two, last one, stay down and rest. Long, deep breaths. Make your way back into child's pose. And you can move a little bit in child's pose. Your back may feel like it wants to stretch a little bit. Let's walk the hands off of the mat to the right so that your left arm reaches further away. Shift the hips back to the left and take some long, deep breaths here. And back to the center, walk to the other side. Right arm reaches away to the left. Shift the right hip back to the right. Take some deep breaths into that side. Come back to the center. Have you come up to a seated position. You can sit on a block if you want. Your arms come out in front with your hand palms down. And you're going to crisscross without bending the elbows. And a sort of breath of fire. Keep lifting the chest. Keep going. Keep going, almost there. Last 30 seconds. Join if you're not. Three, two, one. Arms up in the air, straight. Hold the breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bend your elbows and lower your elbows beside your ribs, but your hands stay up and open out flat. And just let the elbows sort of rest onto the side ribs, and the hands are facing up. We're going to do a healing meditation, and the healing is for you today. Because what I've been saying today is that when we run the energy in ourselves, we heal ourselves first, and then we can heal anything. But you have to take care of you first. And so I'm going to actually just let us do it today, not with a mantra. But we're going to vibrate our own sounds. And the sounds are Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Se, So, Hung. You don't have to remember this. I'm going to say it over and over and over again, and then you join when you can. And this is a mantra for healing. I want you to feel the energy in your hands. I want you to feel the energy in your heart. I want you to lengthen the spine, crown of the head goes up. And feel the energy of the sounds that we make inside of you. And just surrender into the sounds, surrender into the energy. The healing is for you. Join me when you're ready. Ramadasa Sa Se sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang. Louder. Ramadasa Sase Sohang 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 Ramadasa sa se soham 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 ramadasa sa se soham. Last time. Ramadasa sa se soham. You can slowly let the hands rest down on the knees, or maybe they want to stay. Ra is the energy of the sun, strong and bright and hot. It energizes and purifies. Ma is the energy of the moon, the quality of receptivity, coolness, and nurturing. Da is the energy of the earth. It is secure and personal, the action of grounding. Sa is infinity, the cosmos and all of its open dimension. In total, Sa is the mantra that repeats the sound. The repetition is the turning point. Sa is infinity. Se, which is the total experience of personal. This is the feeling of the sacred and divine you. So is the personal sense and merger into your identity. And Hung is the infinite, vibrating in real. The two qualities are so and hung together, meaning I am thou, I am, I am. When you are complete, you are whole, you are in your power, you are in your softness, you are in your groundingness, you are in love, you are healed. You may choose to stay seated or lie down. But whatever you do, you notice energy and you follow it to your peace. Relax the face, the eyes, the jaw. And if you can notice energy, I want you to allow it to expand, whatever you feel. Give yourself permission to expand. Stop holding yourself back. And allow yourself to melt out past the surface of your skin. To be as big as you can be. No shame. No guilt. Just be love, which is in the energy. When you follow this energy into the peace, you can give endless love. You can be love. Because you are healed and you are whole. You are complete. You are connected. Breath. Release. Allow the energy to expand you to places you never knew existed, to longing, to call from your heart, and you hold them back. You are not serving the world by not being the best version of you. You come into that power. Following the energy. The energy renews you, refreshes you, heals you when you rest in it. You get out of your own way and allow yourself to be supported by it. So as we come back, you're going to do your best to preserve this feeling. Bewaar dit gevoel. And you're going to notice energy as you start to come back into your body, into your fingers, your toes. Taking a deeper breath. Gracefully reaching into your arms and legs. In your power, respect it. Respect yourself. Eventually bending the elbows and the knee, still noticing how powerful you are. Eventually bending the knees, maybe rolling off to one side. Coming back eventually to a seated position with a straight spine, just still in this peace. Expanding. We're going to close with one long sat, one short nam. Satnam means true self. It means I know who I am in my fullest power. At peace, in love, courageous, wise, and strong. Bring the hand palms together at the heart. Take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Follow me to close. Here we go. Thank you. And now.